It's like video inception, and there we are.
Da, da, da.
And now we're here.
And now we're here.
And we were there.
And we're back with
That was
Stampy
great.
and Adam. Guys, welcome. Welcome to the
Hello.
studio.
We finally got you in the studio. You've been
You've
a
been
busy,
quite
busy
hard.
man.
Yeah, have you been, I've been very busy. It's been a hectic day, amazing day. But
Yeah.
I've been like, you need to be here now. I'm like, where? Okay, I'll be there then.
Go
You
there.
just do what,
Be there.
you
Be
just
that
do what
man.
you're told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's been amazing. Met so many fans. We did a meet and greet. I ended up staying there for way longer than we were supposed to stay there to meet more people. I did a panel. I had a guest appearance in the opening ceremony, which was really cool.
That was
wicked.
cool. I saw that. Yeah.
Checked out the HoloLens. I've done.
I know,
I've done
you
every-
lucky sausage.
So no, you have to HoloLens.
Okay.
Tell me everything.
I didn't know if you're going, don't say anything or tell me everything.
We wanna know everything.
Because I got to see, I got a Halo 5 demo at E3, which was amazing. But I want to know how much of what we saw on the stage at E3, like.
Okay.
Just tell me everything.
So if you look up the E3 stage demo, it's that everything you see is totally real, and that's what we did. But they've added more to it. They've extended it, and the way, like, one of the things I was worried about is the voice commands and controlling it like this. That totally works and is accurate.
Shut
And like,
up.
what was the main thing that was different is where you look, that block kind of lights up. So you know when you're aiming the
I see.
lightning.
So
Yeah, so I can aim in a specific, I can just look at it, like I could look in really close, like here, and like I want to look at that block there, and I go, lightning strike, and but you got to do a lightning strike, like a big voice.
You have to, I mean,
yeah.
it's a lightning strike.
Yeah.
You need to say it on that. It's really good. It's work.
Yeah.
So can you actually, you can like lift it up and move it down?
Yeah, so you can move, like, I moved it way up, so I was looking in, like, caves and things, and you can, like, stick your head through it. And then there's a bit as well where they do it on a wall. And at first, it's like a TV screen. And then they say, turn it into 3D. And then it's like a 3D TV. Then they go, right, reality mode. And then it's a hole in the wall.
Whoa.
And you can go up to it, and there's perspective, and you're looking through a hole at a Minecraft world, and then you can control
It looks like one of those things. It's never as cool as you imagine it to be. But that sounds like it's so
and beyond. You gotta. It's the problem is they're saying it's amazing, and you watch a video, and you're like, yeah, right, or like you don't get.
That's what I thought. I was like, no, this is like smoke and mirrors. This is like a demo.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna like do it, and it'll just be like kind of just sort of roughly playing Minecraft with maybe a voice command here or there, like one or two. You know, like I mean, if anyone used Google Glass, I mean that seriously. No, did not the best really. Yeah, so I kind of thought it'd be maybe like one or two things. So pretty much everything that you saw in that demo, you could do, like all the grab
literally,
things.
it was the same. It was the
Follow
same. Well,
player.
it was the same demo, but. You know, I could do what they let me just play in it. I was setting things on fire and I was doing all sorts.
So
Oh God, I just need a moment. Just
Out of interest, then, Adam, we've kind of ignored you, Adam. I'm really sorry.
So HoloLens,
Studio.
do HoloLens, because I mean, I'd be like, can I get a go on it? And then no. I'm like,
What?
Can I get? And I said to one Microsoft guy, he goes, yeah, if you come to the West Coast. I was like, only if you're going to be there. And I was like,
Right.
They're very tight. It's like, it's a 12-minute demo. It's not a 30-minute, it's a 12-minute demo, and you're there at this time. And if you're not there at this time, you're not seen. Like,
Did they
it's
take
very.
Did they take phones off you and stuff
Yeah,
like that?
they locked your phone in a locker.
right,
It's
yeah.
super secretive.
At E3, same thing. Like you couldn't take anything in with you. They checked.
Well, these
the
days
thing
it'd be
is-
so easy, wouldn't it? Just to get, I mean, with Apple Watch, for example, you could just go ticking and you saw it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not good.
Camera on the Apple Watch.
But the
And
thing-
it's that
there was a
thing
camera on
because
the
you
Apple
wouldn't be able
Watch,
to
yeah,
see
yeah.
it.
If there was a camera in there, they would see me literally looking at a blank table like this, going, "Ooh!"
look
Like
like
you
a
only
crazy
see it when you're
person.
wearing it.
Yeah.
You know, like you
So-
look like a mad person.
I'd like to ask then, obviously you guys are experts in the world of Minecraft. I would like to know what your take on HoloLens is for the future of Minecraft. Where do you see it going and how do you see yourselves using it?
yeah, oh gosh, well, I mean, for me.
No, that's a bit of a big question.
No, I've got absolute answers for it. I would take it into museums and cultural venues, and we would turn into like some of the tape maps that we've done. I've done in the
Your
past.
Pools of London stuff, you could do it for real.
Exactly. We could have we could engage young people with this amazingly rich, creative content, put it into museums. So you go to a museum, there's art on the walls, but there's also HoloLens. Imagine going in and changing all that stuff and being able to engage with it,
Yeah.
and then be able to take that map maybe home and play it at home. I think for engagement and kind of exciting young people and older people, let's face it, you know, in this kind of stuff would be amazing. And then we could open up doors where it's almost impossible to get that engagement with young people. Some people are like, oh, it's boring, maths is boring. Imagine a giant mathematical map that you can kind of just dive into or explode or, you know, oh man, it's so exciting.
There's so much potential. This is one thing that frustrates me a lot when you sort of like talk about gaming and some people have this very funny view about it. And you think, but the potential for education
Yeah.
is
And it's only Minecraft that's really tapped into that as it stands. I mean, I remember, I'm going to sound really old now, but in my school, BBC Micros, Granny's Garden. That was video games in my classroom, basically.
What? Let's provide context.
Yeah, sorry, Stampy. Yeah, exactly.
Adam, you've developed some maps for the Tate.
Yeah, so
and it's education in inverted brackets.
Yeah, it's light education. So really, we're looking at kind of engaging young people with using Minecraft, so they learn stuff, but they don't realise they're learning stuff because it's part of the stealth education. Yeah, but it's pleasurable. Yeah, like if we play a game, we're learning stuff. We're learning about art. We're learning about history. We're learning about all these things, but we're kind of by learning it, by playing and learning at the same time. It's the best form of education. I think it goes back to a big tradition of playful learning.
Yeah.
It goes on miles back to the Greeks and all that kind of stuff. So this kind of stuff, video games have really hooked into that.
Greeks had Minecraft.
Well,
oh, what? It's that old.
That's so
they had
true,
play.
because when you're younger,
pleasure and play at the same time. Having fun and learning at the same time were inseparable back there. The arts were learning, but now the arts are entertainment and YouTube and all these kind of things.
Yeah.
And education is kind of caught up with us. Yeah, it's
Imagine
interesting.
like being able to go into a gallery, and it's one of those things when you're a kid, you go into a gallery, you feel like you can't touch anything, you can't do anything, you just look at the things, look at them and absorb
the information. Have you remembered this list?
Yeah.
Have you remembered every point on this list? No, of course not.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to go in, like the Joker in Batman, and just go in and change all the artwork around and make it your own. Because, the whole idea of how humans work is you take what's gone before, whether that's art, whether that's you mash up videos or whatever it is, you take what's gone before and you change it and you build on it, because nothing's really original. So, but having the ability to do that without defacing really expensive
exactly.
would be really cool.
The Tate said to us is that this is the most successful engagement project that we've ever done. And I was like, really? And they were like, absolutely. Nothing beats what you've done with Minecraft, and we've only released half the maps for them.
Well, the stuff that we've seen before, we fell in love with. It's fascinating stuff. It's really exciting. And like you said, it's kind of a new frontier, which we're all really getting behind as well. Obviously, moving on from HoloLens then, Minecon 2015 as a whole, day one is sadly coming to a close. What's been your highlights, your favourite memories?
The opening ceremony will always stay with me. The first moment getting on stage in front of over 10,000 people.
It's a lot of people.
It does kind of stay with you, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I mean, the thing that always stays with me is just individual fan interactions. Whether it's someone saying that I've traveled from New Zealand to meet you, and I have, or the people that give you, I've been given a bunch of presents. People have made me cakes. Those one-on-one fan interactions, which I never get at home. I can read comments. I can do whatever, but it's only when I come here do I get to meet the people that actually care and watch about my videos. So that's the reason I'm here. If that wasn't there, then I wouldn't be as interested.
Sure.
It's the fans, which is why Minecon's here and why all of the YouTubers decide to show up from the YouTubers are traveling all around the world to meet the fans in such a great place.
We've got people from 74 different countries attending Minecon this year. That's incredible.
Power of Minecraft.
It's
the power,
amazing.
It says on our little auto cue to ask you about Wonder Crust. I'm assuming they mean Wonder Quest.
It's been a long day. It's been a long
I kind
day.
of want a Wonder Crust.
That's
we're all a
great
bit. It's like
we're hungry.
That's a good typo.
Just a bit of warm milk and a little
other
Wonder
pizza
Crust.
places are
I was going to
available.
say, it sounds edible, so I'm up for that.
A crust that you would dip in a sauce.
Yeah, what's in a Wonder Crust? I wonder. What's in that crust?
We're getting
That's
way
the
off
point.
here.
You wonder. Who knows? I
multi-goodness.
wonder.
I wonder.
We've digressed. We've digressed slightly.
Mystery crust.
Wonder Quest.
Wonder Quest.
I think it completely goes back to what you were saying earlier, and I always remember the first time you said that. It's a Minecraft show. We're not teaching, but people can learn. They're learning. Hopefully from the show. But it was always we always talk about it as an educational show, but for us it was always entertainment first, because there's no point having an educational show if no one's going to watch it. So that was always as much as a priority as the learning.
So when did this conversation start between you guys then? I mean, is this been a long time coming, or?
Yeah, it's been a very long time for me. As soon as my channel began to grow and I realized I had an audience, I was like, right, what am I going to do with this? Or I don't want to squander it. Like I need to do something kind of good with it. So I had the idea of, first I had the idea of doing educational videos, and I thought maybe start a new channel, and then I came with the idea of having Stampy as kind of being a student, and then having a teacher character essentially teaching Stampy, which would be teaching the audience. So that was just the first idea, and then I went to Maker Studios, and who are partnered in making the show, and then we sat down, we brainstormed, we're like, right, we need to find the person who's going to be this other role, and at the exact same time as we're having this meetings, I stumbled into Adam.
Yeah. So I kind of, I think that one night I was reading a story to my son, and it was the tiger who came to tea.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and I changed it to Stampy comes to tea. And that night I thought, that would be a great video to make. And it's sort of literature, it's children's sort of entertainment, but also education. And so I tweeted Stampy, and you went, oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea. And we started talking then. And then I think you looked at my videos and saw that I was doing kind of this series of videos called 101 Ideas for Minecraft Learners. So I was making educational video and content, again, family friendly, kind of just ideas. I knew there was a kind of a need for people to think,
yeah,
oh, I really want to do this. How do I do it? So I was doing things like story paths and other things like that. So a lot of that ideas have they've melted into Wonder Quest. And Wonder Quest is this lovely, fun narrative adventure that is mostly entertainment. And then there's this kind of layer of learning that is almost invisible. That's so.
It's not. We never pull away. Like it's always. We're trying to, so there's a challenge we've got to get past.
Yeah.
And to solve the challenge, we kind of have to learn something, the characters,
Okay, yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
We need to get past a ravine, we need to build a bridge. Let's learn about, you know,
Yeah,
about how
like
how
the
the physics
design,
work,
the design process. How do we learn?
Yeah.
And we talk about the design process, and we talk about kind of, you know, we build a bridge, we test it, it falls down because some stands on it. It's like, okay, how do we improve on it? So we improve it a little bit. Another disaster happens, and then we kind of, so we're following a design process. That's in the curriculum, okay? We're just levitating it out of the curriculum, wrapping it in a delicious story, and delivering it on YouTube.
Sounding like Wonder Crust again now. You got me all hungry.
Am I hungry?
And then,
you know.
and it's not just, we have the episodes and they're online, they can watch them, but then beyond that, we released maps to go along with the episodes.
Amazing.
And so they can, some of them, they're basically playing through what we did in that episode. So it would say literally like, follow these markers, and then it will get to an area, and it's like, press this button, and whatever happened in the episode will happen, essentially like an animation.
So that's,
brilliant.
That's really key, that's a hugely key difference. So, you know, Minecraft is a medium, YouTube is a medium, and we're, you know, a lot of kids on the YouTube, they say, you should be on telly. No, it should be on YouTube.
Sure.
Yeah,
YouTube is global. We can also, you can then download the map and you can play it yourself. It's incredible to be able to do that kind of thing. For TV to do it, they would find it very difficult to do it at the speed that we're doing it.
They wouldn't be able to do it justice. No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
I think also as well, like, you know, YouTube is so different to television in the sense that it's like, not that I'm saying that the production standards aren't the best, of course they are, but it's in the sense that it's more about doing things quickly and turning it around when you've got passion and you're interested. Because sometimes, you guys know with like TV, you have an idea and it can be a year before you actually get around to doing anything. And by that point, we're all bored.
It's the homegrown
We're just
aspect,
bored,
isn't it, of YouTube that people relate to? Because I'm sure you know, Stampy, as well, that the fact is, the kids that are watching these videos know that it's accessible for them to do it themselves. You know, it's not out of the realms of possibility,
And
which
not only
is
that,
really
you know,
cool.
someone like yourself is tangible and accessible, and someone might get stuck on something and they can send you a comment or a tweet and you might answer. You know, you don't get that with James Bond because
there's a barrier, I think, between some TV hosts in the eyes of children, that there is the box in the corner. The fact that it's just always rolling and like it's not, they haven't engaged in it, they haven't clicked on it, and I think even the fact
they can't
that
change it, they can't manipulate it or alter it in any way.
That's just rolling on, that's just happening, whereas this, it's like the new video's just popped up, they click on it, they can see the comments coming in, and they
we
can
get
track
fan
it.
art, we all get, you know, there's the pictures from the episode that's come out at the same time, and all that kind of stuff comes in. So it's hugely engaging.
But it's also as well, like, being able to, like, you must notice this, that, like, when you're really interested in learning something and you suddenly become obsessed with, like, a particular subject and you read books about it and you read online about it, but you want to know it then. Because if you do it, like, in a few weeks' time, you sort of kind of, you've lost that sort of momentum for learning, and having that kind of immediacy and then being able to tweet you or get involved in another way kind of keeps it rolling on almost. So you keep that kind of rolling idea of learning.
Well, I think it's very noble what you're doing. I admire you, Stampy, for using your success in a very, very positive way. So I applaud that. I think it's a great, great thing. And for those that might not know, for whatever crazy, crazy reason, where can they find WonderQuest?
So youtube.com/WonderQuest.
There you go.
Don't go to Wondercraft.
Not Wondercraft.
Yeah.
Although
Wondercross.
someone's just made
Made
that
that
YouTube
now.
channel now.
Yeah.
And they're doing toast videos, and I'm sure they're going to be very
They
successful.
will be
Bagel
very
video.
successful. We've just made,
Whoever made the typo.
we've made a YouTube star right now.
Yes.
Congratulations, Wondercroft.
So, I don't know if you guys have noticed that the expo has actually gone really quiet because there's no one here.
Where'd everybody
We're
go?
the last one.
No, everyone
still
is
here.
spooky, isn't it? I don't know if you guys noticed the noise just dropped slowly.
Yeah.
and
Are we
then
locked in
suddenly-
overnight? Because I didn't sign up for that.
Yeah,
No,
guys. Oh,
no.
they're locking the door. We need to go.
We need to go.
We're going to miss the entertainment tonight, which I've heard is unbelievable.
It starts in about 40 minutes. We're not streaming it, unfortunately, but there will be some highlights available later. It's epic. The rehearsals alone were enough to blow my tiny mind wide open. I've never seen things done like that with trampolines and before. Very strange things.
Yeah, and I'm sure there will be a point. They're going to do a nice edited version for everybody at home as well, so you're not really missing out. But and we'll report on it tomorrow and let you know exactly
We'll
how it went
verbally
down.
explain
Yes.
just what happened with the trampoline.
Well, no,
So
I'm
this
gonna do it
guy,
through the
right,
medium
jumped
of
on this
Up,
trampoline.
then down,
the
then
medium
up,
of
then
dance.
down, then
Yeah.
around.
Thanks for joining us today on the stream. Thanks to Adam and Stampy.
Thanks, guys.
That's it
Thank
from us
you.
tonight. We'll see you in the morning.
You've been amazing. Thank you.
Bye.